All right, so today we're diving into a story that honestly sounds completely nuts. It's a local legend from Scotland that I was all set to debunk, but the more I looked into it, the weirder it got. We're talking about a tiny library where for the last 30 years, books have supposedly been appearing out of nowhere. And get this, they write themselves. Yeah, I know how that sounds, but let's just see where this goes. So inside this library, carved into an old wooden beam, is this one sentence. And really, it's the heart of this whole mystery. It hints at this wild idea that memories aren't just things inside our heads. What if a place could hold on to them? What if memories are just waiting for someone or something to remember them for us? Okay, so here's the core claim, the thing that just doesn't make any sense. For 3 decades in this tiny village, the librarians lock up for the night, and when they come back in the morning, there are new books. They weren't delivered, nobody donated them, they just show up inside a locked building. It's the kind of thing that just shouldn't be possible. And that's the question that got me hooked. It's so easy to just say, oh, it's a cute ghost story, and move on. But then you start digging into the actual accounts, the people who swear this happened, and you have to wonder. You just have to. So let's go back. Let's start from the very beginning. Okay, so let's talk about the first impossible book. This all goes back to 1994, to an event they now call the Margaret Incident. So try to put yourself in this guy's shoes. His name is James McLean. He's the librarian. He walks in one morning back in '94, and there's this old-looking book on a table. A book he knows wasn't there the night before. He opens it up, and it's totally blank, except for one sentence. This book will write itself by morning. I mean, you think it was a joke, right? That's what he thought. He probably chuckled, put it on his desk, and didn't think twice about it. Well, the next day, it wasn't a joke anymore. That same book was now completely full. We're talking page after page of perfect handwriting. And it wasn't just random words. It was the entire life story of a local woman named Margaret. And it contained a secret, a huge secret she'd been keeping for 40 years. Suddenly, this isn't some harmless prank. This is something else entirely. So James, totally freaked out, finds Margaret and shows her the book. And her reaction says it all. She goes white as a ghost. Because the secret in that book, it was real. And nobody, absolutely nobody, was supposed to know. She wasn't just shocked, she was terrified. And this is the first real proof that we're dealing with something that isn't just a hoax. Her one demand? Burn it. So James does what she says. He takes this impossible book home, throws it in a fire, and watches it burn to a crisp. Problem solved, right? Nope. The very next morning, he walks into the library, and there it is, sitting on the exact same table, untouched, not a single burn mark. I mean, this is where the story just completely breaks reality. And if that isn't creepy enough, get this. He opens the book, and there's a new line written in it, a new entry that describes him trying to burn it the night before. And then, this one sentence. Fire cannot silence what was never written by human hands. This is the part that gives me chills. It wasn't just a recording, it was intelligent. It was reacting to him. So that first book, that was just the start. It turned out this wasn't a one-time thing. A pattern started to emerge, and the stories, they started getting a lot darker than hidden family secrets. Now they were about crimes. Okay, check this out. Back in 1952, there's a murder in the village. It goes completely cold, no suspects, nothing. For 70 years. Then, in 2022, a book just appears, but not in the library this time. It shows up on the doorstep of the man who did it. And just one day later, this old man walks into the library and confesses the whole thing to the new librarian. It's like these books are, I don't know, a form of justice for things left unresolved. And here's the crazy part. When he confessed, he wasn't fighting it. He was relieved. He told the librarian he'd been waiting, that he knew someday it would find him. He said he tried getting rid of the book, even moved away, but it always came back. It's not like a curse, it's more like a conscience you can't outrun. It's just inevitable. So, what in the world is going on here? That's the question that obsessed the first librarian, James. He realized the answer might not be in the books, but in the library itself. Or, more specifically, in the land it was built on. Turns out, the spot where this library stands has some serious history. We're talking layers of it. Before it was a library, it was a church. Before that, a cemetery. And even before that, it was a battlefield. Think about that. All of that intense human emotion, grief, faith, violence, life and death, all happening on this one tiny patch of ground. This led James to a pretty out there theory, but one that kind of makes sense in a spooky way. It's called residual memory. It's this idea that places can soak up strong emotions and memories, almost like a sponge. The theory goes that this ground absorbed centuries of stories, and when they built a library on top of it, a place designed to hold stories, it's like it just woke something up. But figuring this out didn't solve the problem. In fact, it made things worse. This discovery came with a really high price, and it leads us to the darkest part of this whole story. What happened to James McLean, the man who found that first book? Of course, a book with James's own name on it eventually appeared, and he became obsessed. He'd sit there just watching it. And one night he saw it happen. He watched new words just materialize on the page, and that's when it finally hit him. He had this final, terrible realization. The books weren't creating stories, they were just remembering them. They're what happens when memories get trapped and have nowhere else to go. The story goes that his book had a chapter heading for the next day. It said, Revelation. But after he had his revelation, he looked at the book again, and the word had changed. It didn't say revelation anymore. It said disappearance. The book wasn't just predicting his life, it was actively rewriting his future based on what he now knew. And the next day, March 17th, 2015, he was gone. James McLean walked out of that library and just vanished. No trace, no body. The police found nothing. All that was left was his empty house and that book sitting on his bed. The official record calls him a missing person, but the locals, they have their own ideas. Some say the library just absorbed him, that his life became one of the stories on the shelves. Others think he just ran, that he couldn't handle the truth of it all. But for the people who really know about that place, they're pretty sure the answer was right there, written on that last page. And here's the thing. This isn't some old tale from the past. The library's still there, it's still open, and the books are still appearing. But now, it seems like something is changing. Something new is happening. And it comes with a pretty chilling warning. The current librarian, Sarah, she found a new kind of book. It didn't have a name on it, and when she opened it, it was completely blank, except for this one line. Think about what that means. The library isn't just recording stories anymore. It's actively inviting people to become a part of them. It's an invitation, and it is terrifying. And that's where this whole thing leaves us. It brings the mystery right to you. It makes you wonder what memories even are. And it really all comes down to one last question. If you walked into that library and you saw a book on the table and it had your name on it, would you open it? Would you have the courage to read the secrets you might not even know you have, to see the last chapter of your own life? Or would you turn around and walk out and spend the rest of your life wondering what it said?